Hey everyone, it's Keely Maryum. Welcome to another vlog. As you would have seen in the previous clips, I did end up going for a walk in the park with my husband the other day. I didn't really get a chance to film myself and talk and things like that. I was kind of just enjoying the day. I was enjoying being outside because it was such a nice day. Yesterday after we went for a walk, we went to the store and just picked up some groceries. And one thing that I'm really excited about that I picked up is this sauerkraut. I have been dying to have sauerkraut for so long. This was a staple food in my childhood. I haven't really been able to find it because I haven't been able to find any that is halal, so a lot of the times it's made with alcohol. I looked at the ingredients expecting this to have alcohol in it and it doesn't, and I also scanned it in a halal scanner app and it said that it's fine. So yeah, so I am going to be making something with this today. I'm really excited about one of my favorite foods from when I was a child, and that is, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a fried sauerkraut. You basically just pan fry it. My dad used to make that all the time when I was a kid. I'm just going to fry this up on the stove. I've never made this before, so this is a new experience, and we'll see how that goes, if this actually turns out okay, if this tastes the way that it did when I was a kid. My dad, I know he used to make this with pork. He used to make it with, I guess, ham or something like that. I was never really a huge fan of pork, but I loved this part of it. I loved the sauerkraut. Sorry, I'm kind of crouching down weirdly here because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing on the pan. I think what I'm gonna start out with is butter. I think that's the better option between butter and oil. I'm not gonna lie, the raw sauerkraut doesn't exactly smell the nicest, but I think if I cook it up well, it will hopefully smell better, and inshallah it will taste really good. Got some pepper here. I don't know how much to add. Just a little bit, maybe. The pepper is definitely making it smell better. Either that or I'm just kind of getting used to the smell. This is what it's looking like so far. It's definitely decreased in size, and I think that's because a lot of the liquid came out of it. Maybe I should have done up a little bit more, but I want to see how this goes first. This is the final result. It doesn't look that appetizing, if I'm being honest, but it really does smell good. I think it's cooled off enough now. I'm gonna give this a try. I hope this is good. It's actually pretty good. It just needs, I think it needs a little bit of something. It doesn't quite taste the way that my dad used to make this. I'll have to ask him what else he did. Maybe it was I hate to say it, but maybe it was the pork fat. As bad as that sounds, maybe some ghee might make this taste a little bit better. It's good. It's just maybe it needs a little something. Maybe I didn't put enough pepper, or maybe I need a little bit of salt. Okay, let's try this again with a little bit of salt. The salt definitely helped. I think with some hot sauce too, it would taste so good. Now I'm just adding extra things. But yeah, this is really good. I highly recommend. If you can find halal sauerkraut, I recommend you to try this. So today I decided to do some much overdue organizing for my hijabs. I just have a ton that I just don't really know what to do with. So I picked up some organizing baskets from the Dollar Tree. I think total this was $5 for 3 because there's 2 of these white ones. I don't know if you can see that. And then there's this green one. I thought this was really pretty. I would have preferred this without the holes, but this was the biggest kind of size that I could find. All the others were pretty much this size, but I'm just gonna use this for now, and if I end up finding something better, I'll switch this out and use this elsewhere in my house. This one is just gonna be for my undercaps. Hijabs that I don't use as often are gonna go into here. I have a hanger here that the more used hijabs are gonna go on, because I think that makes a little bit more sense rather than having to grab this whole thing down from my closet and dig through this. I think it's just easier to keep them on the hanger. Don't mind this pile. I just kind of threw them in a pile for now because I just didn't know what to do with them while I start organizing them. This will get cleared up in a bit. It always gets messier before it gets clean when you organize. I'm gonna get started now with the ones that I use less often. Honestly, The ones that I used less often are probably mostly gonna be hijabs that I got when I was first starting out. Like this one, I really don't wear this one anymore. It's like a crinkle hijab. Back when these were like really popular, I remember that. I honestly never wear this one anymore, but I just don't really know what to do with it. Like, ooh. I want to obviously fold this nicely. And these three again are ones that I got right at the beginning of my hijab journey, and I just never wear them anymore because they're not the right color. This pink was not supposed to be so bright. It just ended up coming in the mail and being so bright. And then these colors I just don't like on myself. So these are gonna go at the very bottom. This one used to be my favorite, but it got kind of worn out, so. This one's gonna go near the bottom too. I would love to wear this again, but it doesn't look that bad on camera, but in person it's pretty bad. Like it's falling apart basically. I have to admit, I don't like this fabric anymore. It all just kind of sticks together weirdly. This is already almost filled up and I have so much more to go. And I only have one more basket. I think I'm also gonna put more of my winter hijabs into here. Because I'm not gonna reach for them right now, not for a few months at least, and so I think they're just better off in here. I can move these when winter hits. This one is actually one of my favorites. I love this one. My husband actually got this for me. I think it's so beautiful. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next basket. One of these winter ones is just so thick that it just takes up so much space in here. Most of what I have left now is just chiffon, so that'll be so much easier to fold. This one is a silk one that I literally just never wear. I think it's pretty. I just don't know how to style this on myself. I would like to wear it more though. So that's all for these bins. They're both pretty much almost filled to the brim. Like there's maybe like a couple more I could put in each. For this hanger here, I'm going to put this one, and this one on there. I have another hijab, but I think it might be in the wash. I think it's in the laundry bin, so that one will probably go on here as well. I've been wearing this blue one a lot lately, so that's why it's gonna go in here. It'll just make it so much easier to grab just when I need to. I'm folding them so that they're very thin, and then I'm just gonna drape them over like so. So now the last step of my organizing is to just put my undercaps in here. Obviously the one I have on is gonna go in here as well. This one has so much room left, which is good because if I get more, then there's a lot of room for more. That's all of my organizing. I'll show you how this actually ended up. I'll give you like a little close-up shot of how this ended up. So yeah, that's all that I'm gonna share for today. Thank you all for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe.